In this video, I'm going to talk about the EMR, the Experience Modifier, also known as the NCCI number, and how it's going to affect your ISNetworld account. The EMR is a heavily graded component in ISNetworld, and a poor EMR can drop your grade in ISNetworld, one full letter grade, or it can drop your grade from an A all the way to an F. My name is Conrad Cooper, and I am the ISNetworld consultant, and if you need help with your ISNetworld account at all, just give me a phone call. All right, let's get to it. The EMR is a 3-year formula that was created by the workers' comps insurance companies. Basically, they needed to know which companies had a lot of workers' comps claims and how much more to charge them on their premiums. It works like this. They'll take the EMR number that they give a company and multiply it by their premiums, and that will give them the new amount of money they are going to have to pay for their insurance. So, for example, a neutral EMR, or it's a good one, is a 1.0. So if you owe $10,000 in insurance premiums for the year, you multiply that by your EMR of 1.0. Same number, no problem. If you have a lot of workers' comp claims, your EMR might grow to, say, 1.1. If your EMR is a 1.1, they're going to multiply that by the same $10,000 number, but now you have 11,000. So they're going to charge you 10% more in insurance premiums. And the opposite is true. If you have an EMR of 0.9, that means you're only going to pay $9,000 in insurance premiums. The actual EMR formula is quite complicated. It has a lot of different little things involved in it, but the gist is this. Basically, they're going to take your actual number of workers' comp claims divided by what they expected your company to lose workers' comp-wise, and divide that out, and that gives you the EMR. If you're a company that doesn't have very many workers' comp claims, and they expected you to say have $10,000 in workers' comp claims, your EMR is going to go down. If you have a lot of workers' comp claims, and the insurance companies didn't expect you to have very many at all, your EMR number is going to go up. An EMR above 1.0 is generally problematic. Now, you may be a small company, a sole proprietor that doesn't have workers' comp. That's okay. You fall into a category that they call don't qualify. And typically in ISNetworld, 95% of the time, you will get the maximum points for this category. Or if you're a business on the smaller side, say 3 or 4 employees, you might not qualify for an EMR. And that goes by state. Let's see, and if you're not in business for 3 years, you will not qualify for an EMR. And once again, in ISNetworld, this is typically not a problem. Not qualifying for an EMR typically gives you the maximum points. If you do qualify for an EMR and you have an EMR, you are going to be graded on it. A neutral EMR is 1.0. Anything below a 1.0 usually gets you the maximum points in ISNetworld. Anything above a 1.0, and you typically lose points in ISNetworld. Now, how many points you lose is going to depend on the client that you have in your account. All the different clients in ISNetworld will grade this a little differently. Sometimes you will lose only 1 letter grade, or sometimes just 10 points, and you can still get a grade of A. Other times, you're going to lose basically all the points, and your grade's going to go from an A to an F. To get your latest EMR number, contact your workers' comp insurance agent. They are the ones that would have a copy of this, and they will be able to provide you a certificate with your EMR on it and the effective date, and you can upload that into ISNetworld. If you have any questions about the EMR, by all means, shoot me an email or give me a phone call, and we can discuss how it's going to affect your ISNetworld account.